This is the Kohler GP 1083167 fill valve kit. Go ahead and get it out of the box here. I was just looking to see if it included instructions or not, and I do not believe they are on the exterior. It may have some on the inside. Yeah. Let's see, so there's your fill valve. You got the fill valve nut. Let's go ahead and open this bag, 'cause there's a few things in here. Alrighty. So you've got the fill valve nut. You've got the hook for your replenish tube. It should have a replenish tube in here. Perfect, and here's your replenish tube. What these are, just flow restrictors. What they are going to do is slide in right into this opening on the fill valve here. So you slide that in. I just stuck that in the wrong way. So you want these hooks to go in this way to kind of clasp around that fill valve. Then you're going to take your replenish tube, slide it right over that. And then you would just secure that little hook right to the side of the replenish tube, and that hook would secure it to the flush valve. Now, in this, I used that red restrictor. It can really vary just depending on the model of the toilet you have. It's not always going to be the red one. Sometimes it could be the blue, white, gray. And then, of course, you got the fill valve nut here. That's just right to tighten, left to loosen. That'll secure it to the tank. And then I actually believe I saw a short little list of instructions in here. Let's see, let's open this up. Alright, so here you go right here, right below this picture of the fill valve. You've got the instructions here, and that's provided in a couple different languages as well. And then we'll go ahead and get a couple dimensions of the fill valve itself. Now, for 99% of the fill valves made, this dimension here is going to be the exact same. And this is the part of the fill valve that's going to slide into that hole in the tank, and then you're going to secure it with the nut. That's going to be the same for pretty much every fill valve, which is going to be right at about 3/4 of an inch. And then, of course, you got the float here that I forgot to mention earlier. This is adjustable with this little rod here. It's got these large threads on this plastic arm. You can either raise or lower the height of that float either by threading it up or threading it down, and that's going to raise or lower that float, which will raise or lower the water level. And then we'll just get a couple measurements. We'll get a measurement across the top of this fill valve. That's going to be right at about 1 3/4 inches. And we'll see if we can get a total height. Should be right at about 1 foot. So yeah, just above 1 foot. I'll try to get it all in the camera here. Now the height of this fill valve is also fully adjustable. How you'll do that, you'll take this little plastic clear ring here, pop that up with your 2 thumbs, and then you can either pull and kind of thread that down, or pull or push and thread that back up. And of course that'll raise, lower the height of the tower itself. And once again, this is the Kohler GP 1083167 fill valve kit.